How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. Happy holidays. As I'm recording this, it is the day after Christmas, so Merry Christmas if you celebrate that. Happy Hanukkah if I missed you. All the holidays. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today I have another December 4K Blu-ray haul, so let's go through and see what we got. So first up, I have a movie that came out must have been 2021. Let me check my date. It's not gonna say. I don't know why I threw that out. So first up, we have Denis Villeneuve's Dune. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. I think it's Villeneuve, his last name. We have Dune. This came out a couple years back, and it was a long time coming. Timothée Chalamet, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Once again, I apologize, but this has him. It's got Oscar Isaac. It's got Zendaya. It's got, who else does this have? Batista, right? I'm just going off of memory. Batista's in this. There's a bunch of different well-known actors. I'm pretty sure there's a Skarsgård in there. Full cast. Very well cast. Josh Brolin is another one who's in here. I remember seeing this movie in the theaters. I really enjoyed the cinematography of the movie. I think Dune itself is a story that is more lends its hands to like a limited series as it does than it does to a movie. This is a two-part movie. The second one is supposed to come out, I believe, this summer. So this is just half of a story, but even half of Dune is a little much to cram into one movie. So I don't think it's probably a coherent story to watch this without really reading the book or seeing another limited series. There's been a few that have come out before. I know David Lynch has another film version where I think tries to tell the whole story in one movie. I don't think that one was very successful either. It's very much a story that you need to read the book to really get everything. It's just, there's a lot that's in this. There's a lot of intricate things. However, the cinematography is really good. The acting is really good. So I wanted to pick this one up. This one was on sale. I believe I got it for $10. It's worth getting for the cinematography and the action adventure alone. I'm hoping on a second rewatch though, I enjoy this story a little bit better. I enjoy the pacing a little bit better than what I remember. That is Dune, and I am excited to watch this one again. Alright, next up we have a trilogy that is just one of the most ambitious trilogies. I talked about Lord of the Rings, I think, in the last video. This is another trilogy that, once again, is just kind of a game changer. And that, of course, is the Matrix trilogy on 4K Blu-ray. This back looks like so iconic. So this one has, that's upside down. This one has The Matrix. So this includes The Matrix, which I really enjoy the art, the cover art on all of these. The first Matrix, we have Matrix Reloaded. And then lastly we have Matrix Revolutions. Really cool artwork, really cool designs. I have seen the first Matrix probably 20 or 30 times in my life. I'm one of those guys that watches movies a lot, again and again, especially if I really enjoy them. The first Matrix is really such an awesome concept, such a cool action. You know, the action in the Matrix was unlike anything I ever saw growing up. It was, I mean, it's just such a cool looking film. The aesthetics of the film, the set design, everything about the first Matrix movie is just, in my opinion, it's a perfect movie. Now, that being said, Reloaded and Revolutions are ones that I really need to go back to and rewatch. I honestly feel like I've maybe seen Matrix Revolutions once, maybe twice in my life. Matrix Reloaded I've probably seen a little more than that, but still not nearly as much as the first one for some reason. Maybe we only owned the first Matrix when I was growing up, but for some reason I only watched the first Matrix a lot, and then the other two just not so much. So I want to go back and check out the other two, see how they stack up. I mean, I hear that, you know, they're pretty amazing. I know that Reloaded and Revolutions were shot simultaneously, and there's this really awesome highway chase in Reloaded, and from what I understand, they actually built their own highway, you know, like for when they were making the movie, they built, I think it was about 3/4 of a mile or a mile of an actual highway, basically, on some lot or somewhere in the desert, and they shot that thing. They had their own highway that they made, you know, which is pretty crazy. So I'm excited to check that out. I'm really excited to look at these, but that is the Matrix Trilogy, and I'm excited to check that out. Up next, we have another movie that I've heard is really good, and especially the cinematography, and that is Blade Runner 2049. And this, of course, has Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling. It also has Jared Leto and a few other actors. I've seen, you know, shots of this movie, and obviously the cinematography is what shines in this. I've never seen this film, so I'm excited to check it out. I saw the first Blade Runner, and I enjoyed it. I know it's like more of a cult classic. Like some people love Blade Runner and think it's amazing, and I think it's, you know, pretty well regarded and pretty popular. That's a popular opinion, you know. I just enjoyed the first Blade Runner, but I hear that this is pretty amazing as a sequel, and some people even put this higher up than their original Blade Runner. They think that this is better. So I'm excited to check it out. For me, hopefully that's the case, because like I said, I'm a little more lukewarm on the original Blade Runner than most people. So I want to go through and check this out for myself. But that is Dune, that is Blade Runner 2049. Okay, next up we have one of the biggest sets that I've ever got on the channel, and this is not a 4K. The 4K was pretty pricey, so I just got the normal Blu-ray, but I really think it's really cool, and I think it's enough. But that is the Star Wars trilogy, and not even the Star Wars trilogy, it's the Skywalker Saga. So this has all of the Skywalker Star Wars films, which includes 1 to 6, and I guess 1 to 9, you know. So it's 9 films. So I don't know how I'm going to show this, but essentially you lift this lid up, and then it's revealed down here. It says Star Wars up here. The movies come out there, and then there's a little excerpt right here, a little letter that Mark Hamill wrote to the fans. So that's what that looks like. It has 1 to 3, 3 to 6, and 6 to 9, all of it in here. I'm gonna set this down real quick. So it has these that come out for each one. So this is the Skywalker Saga. This has the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. When you open it up on the inside, we see Phantom Menace, and each disc comes with its own Blu-ray disc. Each disc comes with its own bonus feature disc. So that's what it looks like here. And we open that up, and that has all 3 films. Like I said, each film comes with its own bonus feature disc. And then going on to the next one, that's what that looks like there. And of course this has the original A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I really like the inside of this one because this one actually has like different logos for each one instead of just kind of saying it. They have like their own logo, which is cool, each movie. But that's what all 3 of those look like. And then lastly, we have this one, which are the final 3 movies in the Skywalker Saga. On the back on each one it has a Roman numeral. This is the third. So this is The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. It shows all those in here. But it doesn't have like a cool logo for each one that's like distinct. I just found that interesting that only the original 3 have that. But we have The Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. That's what those look like there. So pretty awesome set, pretty cool, really cool packaging. I just like how kind of unique it is. And then this just folds back up into that, into this box set. So pretty cool. It's a nice little display. It's cool that, you know, you just pop that open and then the bottom pops out like that. I think it's a pretty cool display. The other one is more of a book. Like if you get the 4K version, it's more of like a booklet. Which there's good and bad things about that. The discs are much more loose in the booklet style. So, you know, also the price was like more than, I want to say almost, yeah, I think it was more than double for this. For this, it was like, I think I got it on sale for like $65 or something, but at most it was like $80. So $80, I mean, that's not too bad for 9 films. But this is the Star Wars Skywalker Saga, and it's pretty cool. I would recommend checking it out. I am excited to go through and watch all the movies, you know, from beginning to end, and see how they rank again, you know, just going through, giving everything a revisit. Everybody, you know, really bashes the prequels, you know, episode 1, 2, and 3. I'm excited to give those another chance, you know, and just see. I know everyone tends to agree that there's goodness, there's things that are great inside those, but ultimately they're pretty lackluster. So I want to go through and check it out and see if, you know, popular opinion is right, or if there's more than meets the eye on the original prequels. So I want to go through and check that out. But that is the Skywalker Saga on Blu-ray. Alright, so that is it for today's video. Those are all the ones I've picked up so far in December, and this is probably my last December haul video. I didn't get anything else, and January is coming up, so I'm sure there will be some January hauls. Be sure to check that out. I'm going to put out all the Criterion films that I got for the year. And I've done most of them on the channel, but there's a lot that I got earlier in the year that will be in that video. So it'll be the longest video I've done, and it will have every single one of the Criterion films that I got in the year 2023. So that's going to be a big one. That will be the next video that comes out after this. And then I'm thinking, let me know if you want me to do my entire Blu-ray collection, like 4Ks and normal Blu-rays and just everything. Let me know if you want to see that video. That will be like another bonus video maybe after the Criterion one. So anyway, thanks for, this is a little bit longer of a video. Thanks for hanging out and checking out these. Let me know if you have any of these and what Blu-rays I should get next. Alright, I'll see you.